welcome back for another Tarot Tuesday. This is where I pull a tarot card, and talk about it. And I'm pretty loosey-goosey on tarot. I do not, know a lot of the stuff behind tarot, but I find it to be a great kind of creative journaling kind of prompt. Journaling's always been something I've been interested in and never really gotten into, but I really love thinking about kinds of things and like maybe trying to see things from a different perspective, trying to make sense about things maybe that's been swirling in my head. And then I find this kind of thing, it's like it helps me to, I don't know, maybe explain my thoughts a little bit more, or give myself a little bit more of an ultimatum or decision for moving forward, that kind of thing. So I kind of find it as a way to like connect to intuitively things that you're already know, but just using it as a prompt to get there. So if you didn't know already, this is the deck that I use. It's the Light Seers Tarot deck. I love it. I love the imagery. I think it's really beautiful. So anyway, let's go ahead and pull a card for today. Ooh, this is pretty. I don't know if I've ever really paid attention to this one. I don't think I've ever drawn it before. It's the wheel. Here's for anyone who's watching the video version. You can see it. So it's this woman standing up on all of these wheels that are like sort of kind of stacked. Not like they're, I don't know, like the balancing, how it's balancing. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4 wheels. And they look more like kind of coins, that have different directions on them, as far as like it kind of looks like a compass, but it's not the northeast southwest. Arrows on them. Down at the bottom it's very black, with like some stars, and then there's white clouds above that, and then the background behind her is this sea green teal kind of color, with some white shiny sparkly like stars or something. There's more circles kind of behind her, just drawn in the background, and then she's wearing a short dress, a white dress with some brown boobs. She has her arms out. Well, she's balancing on one leg, kind of like a yoga pose, her arms out, but it looks very free. And then she's got this necklace around her neck, and there's 2 large dice hanging from it. But then coming from her arms, because she has her arms spread out kind of like a bird, there's like white coming out from one side and black coming out from the other side, which is really, really interesting. So I feel like the dice are speaking something about chance, but I feel like she's speaking about balance and freedom. But it seems like maybe it's like kind of like balancing both the light and the dark, and at the same time it's like she's up above the clouds, so she's like overcome whatever. She's like up in the sky. Yeah, I don't really understand what these coins, the wheels, are meant to represent. But to me, it's just like this like liberating freedom, and kind of conquering something. Not like conquering people, but like overcoming something. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and pull out the book and see what it says. The wheel. Changes, fate, destiny, a lucky break, cycling up through karmic lessons, the chaos of creation, a turning point, and serendipity. Get ready, sweet soul, for the wheel is about to gift you divine blessings. Synchronicity is afoot, so look for wonderful new opportunities to propel your life ahead. Be prepared for fortuitous meetings or a fork in the path that will change everything for the better. If you're open to spotting opportunity, it's yours for the taking. Just follow the breadcrumbs of serendipity and fate towards your happy ending. Remember that the wheel is always spinning and that things are never the same as they were before. Learn to enjoy this constant regeneration and know that with every spin, we have the chance to cycle upward toward our own expansion and enlightenment. Trying to control the outcome of the Wheel of Fortune would prove to be impossible, so don't. Grab your lucky dice and see the spinning of the wheel for what it really is. All the beauty of a lifetime of experiences waiting to spring forth and be lived. And the quote, like mantra affirmation kind of thing with it is, I allow the transformative energies of fate help me to expand my experience. It's really interesting. It's I feel like to me it's speaking of not being able to control a lot of things, but also that not necessarily being like a dark or bad thing. And like taking advantage, not in the sense of like, I don't know, taking advantage in the sense of like making the most of every opportunity, of whatever experiences happen in life. Yeah, that like there's a lot of stuff that's going to happen that we can't control, and so it's our kind of duty, our job, to take those things and use them to help lift us up higher, to bring us closer to our most authentic self, to fulfill whatever our goals and our dreams are, to just like kind of become our more, I don't know, greater self. Just that expansion, that rising, that and when we embrace that, when we do kind of like, I don't know, take that opportunity and we do rise up, we do become more of our authentic selves, that kind of thing, like there is that freedom there is that like joy and that like not feeling so tied down to things. Also, I think that sense can come from like embracing things that are by chance, that are by fate or whatever, and instead of trying to control everything, or wishing we could control everything, or regretting that we can't control everything, or wishing that things were different. Those feelings can all be very heavy and kind of keep us tied down, where this kind of just embracing flow, embracing change, embracing things to be whatever they will be, that brings more kind of just ease and lightness to that. So it's really interesting. I feel like it's a bit different spin, like it's a bit different than like our last tarot spread was about this being grounded in thought and logic and all of that, and this is kind of like shifting it back to like, all right, there is that, but there's also this just going with the flow and like not trying to have everything so strict and orderly or planned out, that kind of thing. So I hope this is kind of inspirational to you, just a reminder that there's always good ahead, there's always something, an opportunity, something ahead, and hopefully it also gives you the confidence that there is something ahead for you too. So alrighty, I hope you found this relatable and something interesting to think about. If nothing else, if you want to go ahead and keep thinking about it, go ahead and pull out your journal, record some voice notes, whatever you'd like to do. But otherwise, I'll catch you on the next one.